Knee pain disappeared overnight. Sounds like miracle, right? Like something from dubious remedy advertisement or story told to sell you something. But I'm a doctor with 30 years experience, and I've seen this with my own eyes dozens of times. People come to me with pain that tormented them for months, and after one simple manipulation or exercise, wake up next morning without pain. No pain at all. And their first reaction is shock and disbelief. How is this possible, they ask. Today I'll tell you how this is possible and why it happens more often than you think. I'll start with a real story. 3 months ago, a man came to me, let's call him Sergey, 55 years old. He suffered from left knee pain for 4 months. Pain was constant, especially severe in mornings, and after sitting, he'd already seen 2 doctors, did MRI, which showed moderate arthritis. He was prescribed anti-inflammatories, which helped weakly and briefly. He was convinced this was chronic arthritis and would have to live with it the rest of his life. I conducted my usual examination, not just looked at MRI, but observed how Sergey moves, asked him to lie on table, and started checking muscles. When I got to his iliopsoas, deep muscle connecting spine to hip, he cried out, "That's it!" This muscle was hard as rock, completely spasmed. I explained to Sergey that his knee pain was likely caused not by arthritis visible on scan, but by this clenched muscle. When iliopsoas is in chronic spasm, it pulls pelvis forward and down, changing entire leg biomechanics. Knee receives wrong load and starts hurting. I performed manual relaxation technique on this muscle. It took about 20 minutes, was unpleasant for Sergey, but tolerable. Then showed him special stretch exercise for this muscle and asked to do it home before bed. Next day, Sergey called me. I heard in his voice mixture of delight and bewilderment. "Doctor, I don't understand what happened. I woke up and pain is gone, completely gone. 4 months I suffered, and in one night, everything passed. How is this possible?" Here's how this is possible. Knee pain is often caused not by damage in knee itself, but by muscle imbalance, spasm, or trigger points in muscles located above or below knee. When you eliminate this spasm or imbalance, pain can disappear very quickly, sometimes literally in hours. You see, muscular pain and pain from real structural damage are different things. If you have broken bone or completely torn meniscus, this won't pass overnight. But if pain is caused by muscle spasm, wrong muscle activation, or trigger points, this can disappear very quickly once you eliminate cause. Another case, 48-year-old woman with acute right knee pain that appeared a week ago. Pain was so severe she was limping and couldn't sleep normally. Doctor sent her for MRI, but I decided to first conduct functional examination. Turned out a week before pain appeared, she started a new exercise program, including many squats. I asked her to show me how she squats and immediately saw problem. She squatted with knees going far forward beyond toe line with all weight on front of foot. This created enormous load on patellar tendon and quadriceps muscle. I taught her proper squat technique, weight on heels, knees behind, toe line, glute activation, then showed simple self-massage technique for quadriceps and stretch. She did this evening at home, and next morning pain decreased by 70%. 3 days later, disappeared completely, without pills, without injections, without MRI, just correcting movement technique and relaxing overstrained muscles. Another mechanism of rapid pain disappearance is trigger points. Trigger points are hyper-irritable nodules in muscle tissue that can refer pain to other places. Classic example, trigger point in thigh muscle can cause knee pain. Person feels knee pain, thinks problem is in joint. But actually, if you find this trigger point and properly treat it, press, massage, stretch, muscle, pain can disappear in minutes or hours. I've seen this countless times. Person lies on table with knee pain 6 out of 10 on pain scale. I find trigger point in their quadriceps or thigh muscles, work with it for 5 minutes. Ask person to stand and walk, and they look at me with huge eyes. Pain almost gone. How did you do that? I did nothing magical. I simply found real pain, cause, and eliminated it. There's also a phenomenon of referred pain from spine problems. Nerve impingement in lumbar region or sacroiliac joint can cause pain felt in knee. Person treats knee unsuccessfully for months because problem isn't knee but back. Fixed back problem, manipulation, joint mobilization, nerve decompression exercises, and knee pain can disappear astonishingly fast. There was a case with young guy, 28 years old, athlete. Right knee pain prevented him from training 3 weeks. He saw a sports doctor who found nothing serious, but pain didn't pass. I checked his lower back and sacroiliac joint. Right side, this joint was blocked, completely immobile. I performed gentle mobilization, heard characteristic click, joint released. Guy got off table, walked, squatted. Incredible pain went away, about 80% right now. Next day, disappeared completely. Another important factor is inflammation and swelling. Sometimes knee pain relates to acute local inflammation or tissue swelling around joint. This can be caused by overload, wrong movement, even nutrition. When you do something that quickly reduces this inflammation or helps remove excess fluid, special exercises, lymphatic drainage, natural anti-inflammatories, pain can sharply decrease overnight. I had a patient who woke up with swollen and painful knee evening before she ate a lot of salty food, and she had fluid retention throughout body. I showed her simple exercises for improving lymphatic drainage, leg raises, light bending, straightening, gentle massage in direction from knee upward. She did this several times during day, drank lots of water, limited salt. Next morning, swelling subsided, pain disappeared. Now, important question. If pain can disappear so quickly, does this mean problem wasn't serious? Not necessarily. This means pain cause was functional, not structural. Functional problems, muscle imbalance, spasm, trigger points, wrong movement patterns can cause very severe pain. But they're reversible. They can be fixed quickly if you know what to do. Structural problems, meniscus tear, complete cartilage erosion, bone fracture, that's different. They won't disappear overnight. But here's an interesting fact. Most chronic knee pain has functional, not structural cause. Even if MRI shows something, often that's not what's causing pain. So what to do if your knee hurts and you want to check if this could be a functional problem that can disappear quickly? Here are several approaches. First, check muscles around knee for painful points. Press on quadriceps, especially above knee. Check back of thigh, inner thigh. If you find very painful point that refers to your usual pain location, this may be trigger point. Massage it despite discomfort for 5 minutes. Then gently stretch this muscle. Walk around. Check if pain changed. Second, check flexibility. Try doing lunge to stretch front thigh and iliopsoas. If very tight, this could be cause. Hold stretch 1 minute, breathe deeply, allow muscle to relax. Do this several times daily. Many people notice significant knee pain reduction after a day or two of regular stretching these muscles. Third, check your movements. How do you squat? How do you climb stairs? Do knees go inward? Maybe it's all because you're moving wrong, creating excessive load. Watch instructional videos on proper technique. Correct your movements. Sometimes that's all that's needed. Fourth, reduce inflammation naturally. Increase water intake. Decrease salt and sugar. Add anti-inflammatory foods like turmeric, ginger, fatty fish. Do light movements to improve circulation and lymphatic drainage. Sometimes this is enough for acute pain to significantly decrease in 24 hours. Important to understand, not every knee pain will disappear overnight. If you have serious injury, if pain appeared suddenly after blow or fall, if knee swelled like balloon, hot to touch, you need medical evaluation. This may be something serious requiring treatment. But if pain is chronic, appeared gradually, MRI shows nothing catastrophic, and standard treatment doesn't help, there's very good chance cause is functional. And if so, right intervention can give quick, even astonishingly quick results. Sergey, I mentioned at beginning, is still pain-free 6 months later. He continues doing his iliopsoas stretch exercises, watches posture, avoids prolonged sitting. His arthritis visible on MRI didn't go anywhere. Structural changes remained, but there's no pain because we fixed functional problem that was true pain cause. That's the lesson. Knee pain can disappear overnight if you find and eliminate real cause. And more often than you think, this cause isn't where it hurts and isn't what scan shows. It's function, not structure. Movement, not damage. Find right specialist who understands this, or learn yourself to check and fix functional problems. And you may be surprised how quickly your body can heal when you give it what it needs.